morning, afternoon, or evening. Brin with Assured AutoWorks here, and I'm here to talk to you about dental work. Now, I know that sounds strange, but I promise you I will tie the two together here very shortly. Yesterday I was at Dr. Theodore Stropp's dentist office here in Melbourne, Florida. Been going there for years. Every experience has been a positive one. I really appreciate that. But I need a doctor. I'm in the market for a doctor. So I'm there with the dental hygienist, and usually when I'm there, it's really cool. Dr. Theodore Stropp and I, he's kind of a car guy, so we kind of talk shop and we talk about business. But this time we're talking with the dental hygienist, and we're kind of doing the same. I'm asking about, any doctor referrals she may have. Who does she see? Because I'm assuming that they probably have folks from the medical field come in. We're talking about that, and she starts to share her experiences working at different dental offices in town. When she first moved here, she worked for different dental offices, of course, and she just wasn't happy with any of them, to the point where she thought she might actually leave the industry when this opportunity arose, and she took it, and she's very happy that she had done so. A couple things there. The main thing, though, is that she wanted to make sure that I knew that I was in good hands there, that I've made a right choice and I should be good to go there. And I agreed with her. I told her that I've been coming there for years and I really enjoy Dr. Stropp and his entire staff. But the other thing too was, as we started comparing businesses a little bit more, she kind of shared that, of course, they're like us, most businesses are in a position where they need new clients from time to time. People move away, or even worse, which we won't talk about because I'll just get too sad. But things happen. We need new clients from time to time. And she shared with me that clients would often call and ask for prices or estimates on, cavities, fillings, I should say, extractions, crowns, root canals, whatever the case. And I thought that was really odd. I mean, it really took me off base. I really wasn't expecting that. Because for a couple of reasons. I think it seemed silly to me to call a dentist's office and ask for a price when they've never seen you before. They haven't done any x-rays, they haven't, done an overall assessment of your dental, health, your health history, whatever the case may be. It seems silly, but it also seems silly because I don't know a lot about the dentist industry, but I know that it can be a major difference from one dentist practice to the next. So just found that surprising. It wasn't surprising for us because that's exactly what we experience as well. Of course, we have the need for new clients from time to time. So we're happy when we get the opportunity to earn a new client's business, when they give us the opportunity by calling us. But oftentimes the conversation revolves around price. And there's a few reasons for this. Obviously, most people just they'd like to know what to expect for a price. But when you're choosing a company to be your place to help you resolve your automotive maintenance and repair needs, what we find is people just don't know what else to ask, right? They're trying to make a decision, but they don't really know what else to ask, so they ask for price. So just consider that there are a lot more things to consider when you're choosing an auto repair shop. And I don't want to go into the depths of it, but I will tell you briefly, you got to make sure that they're the right shop for you, because not every shop works on every vehicle, right? So whatever vehicle that you own, make sure that they're experienced with that and that they're confident in it. How do they keep up with automotive technology? Let's face it, the technology is advancing at a rate that's unbelievable. So we in the automotive business have to continually educate and train our team to make sure that we're doing the best possible job for you every single time. And not just technically. We need to make sure that we're doing things overall. The whole company is doing the right thing all of the time. How is their warranty? Is it just local? Is it is it a national warranty where you have coverage if you're out of town? Is it a no-hassle warranty? Or is it the type of company that you can kind of tell that they kind of give you a hard time if you ever need anything resolved? How is their reputation? What kind of parts do they use? There's so much involved when finding a great shop. Something to consider. The other thing too is, if you are in a position where you're looking for an automotive shop and you're calling around, now you're no longer just asking price. Hopefully you're thinking about some of those other things that I just shared with you. But you still want to know kind of roughly what to expect, or that might be part of the equation, right? I mean, I get what you're saying. One thing to consider is I know it may sound cheesy, but the best value is not always the cheapest. Just consider that. And that kind of goes hand in hand with what I was mentioning a moment ago. What is the level of expertise of that team? What kind of parts they use? What kind of warranty they have? Do they have loaners? I mean, there's all kinds of things that go into doing an amazing job being an automotive repair service center for your clients in the community. Anyways, you will find a lot of shops that will give you prices. In my opinion, this is unfortunate. Kind of like it's irresponsible for, in my opinion, for a dental office to give prices for extraction, roots, canals, whatever the case may be, sight unseen. I also believe it's irresponsible to do the same when it comes to auto repair. Now, however you came about determining you needed something, let's say you were at another shop. That's kind of a different scenario if you're at another shop and they told you you needed this, and then we kind of need to know what was the reasoning that you didn't have the repair done. And it's not really to challenge you, it's just to kind of get an idea of where, it helps us to grow too, and also we're very involved with the industry, so we really like knowing those things, and it's helpful. But was it you just want a second opinion, you're not confident in their diagnosis, you just didn't get a good vibe from them, whatever the case may be, it's important to know that. But let's say you just did some research and you determined that you have a pretty good handle of what's going on causing the symptom that you're experiencing or whatever with your vehicle, so you're calling around for that reason. You will find shops that give you prices. Again, I think it's irresponsible. But if you do call a shop like ours that really would rather just invite you in to do, to get a chance to meet you, look at the overall condition of the vehicle, and doing our assessment to make sure that what you think you need is actually what you need. Please don't be frustrated. Don't think that we have something to hide, that we're not being transparent, or that we're just trying to not be helpful. That's not the case. We believe that it's best that we don't give you information that's going to help you to make a bad decision. And I would say the majority of the time that we do convert those calls into appointments, the vehicle does come in. If we had not done that and we just given them prices over the phone, it would have been bad information that would have put them in a position to make a bad decision. Estimates, we often hear, I won't hold you to it, I just kind of need to know what to expect. Listen, it just doesn't work that way. It's not the right thing. It's not. We really do put a lot of weight on our relationships with our clients, and doing that can set ourselves up to really be in a bad footing on that initial building of that relationship. So again, if you find shops like ours that really just want to invite you in and do that assessment so that we can make sure that you're given the right information to make the best decision, please don't be frustrated with us. Really, it is the most responsible way to do business and earn your trust. So I told you I'd tie it together. I think I did. I know it was a little bit long-winded, but I think there was some valuable information there. But I do appreciate your time and attention. Thank you so much. And we really enjoy, Assured Auto Works enjoys being part of the community. And we really thank all of our clients for choosing to trust us with their livelihood, their investment, and more importantly, their safety. So we are so very blessed to be here, and thank you very much. Have a wonderful week. Talk to you later.